It's the Bball Show. Hey. It's the Bball Show.
Hey, hlala uncebele kuthola nesiphuzo ukhahlela icathulo lemaqala lenqubo.
Fresh sneaks, fresh tees, slam dunk winning. Seed here first, you got courtside tickets. On the Bball Show.
Mabaziawala, namake ngaphethe skill neyiphala la.
We got news, views, and all the street facts. Pass the ball and I'ma pass it right back on the Bball Show. Yeah. It's the Bball Show.
Sinamkeleke futhi kwenye episode ye Bball Show ngo 1:30 Mzansi Fo Sho ngomgqibelo. Igama lami nginguZesuliwe ngwakwaHadebe kanti ke angihambi ngedwa. I'm with my boy Jerome.
Number one and only rookie of the year, SABC 1, that's the channel.
Yep.
1:30, that's your time. You know us, we bring you the hottest basketball show right about now in Mzansi.
Ku-episode yethu yaleli viki si-interviewer uJames Mthethwa ophuma eSt Benedicts. In learning the game uzibeka ethubeni lokuthi uqeqeshwe abantu abazi kangcono ngebasketball. In growing the game sibheka umsebenzi omuhle owenziwa abantu baseMzansi Afrika ukuthi bathathe inxaxheba yokuthi bakhulise izinga lebasketball. Ngithembe ukuthi nina lapho emakhaya ni proudly South African ngoba mina ngiproudly South African. Bball Show proudly South African. Ingako sinilethela imidlalo yebasketball yala eMzansi Afrika. Local game of the week. Check it out. Amaqembu amabili ekade engqubene phezulu kwifinali ekade ikona izikolo ezimbili St John's neSt Stithians. Asazi ke ukuthi iyozala nkomoni kodwa sikutsheleke embukeli ukuthi abazali othishela kisho lengane zesikolo kade bekhona phela bezobungaza namaqembu womabili. iBall Show kade ikhona. Go check it out. ISaints ngempela zithema zoqala lo mdlalo zadlubulundela ngempela babe sebezibeka ke epositionini noma bathola ipoint labo lokuqala emva kokuthi unumber 6 ethole ipass enhle kakhulu ephuma lapha kunumber 23 uhamba nje kahle kakhulu wenza ilayup. St John's ke nayo ke ifikile lapha yana emgqeni emva kokuthi ke unumber 12 ethole ithuba lokuthi akwazi phela ukuthaya iscore emva kokuthi ekwazi ukwenza i-free throw eyodwa nje kuphela. St John's ke nayo ke ifikile lapha yana emgqeni emva kokuthi ke unumber 12 ethole ithuba lokuthi akwazi phela ukuthaya iscore emva kokuthi ekwazi ukwenza i-free throw eyodwa nje kuphela. Unumber 11 odlalela iSaints ukhiphe ibhola elihle kakhulu elinikeza unumber 23 ohambile lapha yana wenza ilayup enhle kakhulu. Unumber 9 ke ubesethatha ibhola kakhulu wenza ibound pass enhle enikeza unumber 4 ohambile wayokwenza ibasket lapha yana ebeka ke iqembu layo ke leSaints ukuthi lihambe phambili. Unumber 13 ke ubesiqhamuka ke naye enza ijumper enzela ke leli qembu layo ke iSt John's. Second quarter ithi iphela lapha 12 Saints 14 St John's. ISaint ke ithema iqala ke le quarter lena yaqala kahle kakhulu emva kokuthi unumber 6 ekhiphe ibhola elihle kakhulu elinikeza unumber 23 lapha yana obeseqedelela umdlalo. Unumber 13 odlalela iSt John's phakamisile ngempela izinga lakhe lokudlala emva kokuthi ekushaye lapha yana i3 pointer enhle kakhulu eyenzeke leli qembu leSaints ukuthi libize itime out. Unumber 11 ke ubesethatha lapha yana ioffensive rebound wayisebenzisa ngempela enika ke leli qembu lakhe leSaints amapointi amabili ekade liwadinga ngempela. Unumber 4 nayeke ulitholileke ithuba lokuthi akwazi ukuthi abeke iqembu lakhe leSaints ukuthi bakwazi ukuthola amapoint lapha kwi-scoreboard emva kokuthi ethole i-offensive rebound wayenza yasebenza ngempela. Unumber 10 ke ubesenikeza iqembu leSaints ke ukuthi lihambe phambili amapointi amathathu. Umdlalo kade umnandi kade nehlwele nazo kade zikhona zizobungaza phela lamaqembu omabili. I4th quarter ithi iphela noma sithi ke umdlalo uthi uphela iSaints 36 St John's 27.
Yeah man, it's time to take off and check out this week's international game. Kobe Bryant had 38 points to win a scoring duel with Dirk Nowitzki, and the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Dallas Mavericks 103-99 in a matchup of teams fighting to get in the playoff race. The Bball Show got you covered, and this is what went down. With their teams fighting to get into the playoff picture, superstars Kobe Bryant and Dirk Nowitzki staged a classic duel at the American Airlines Center. Bryant was 5 of 5 in the fourth and 13 for 21 for the game. He scored his 31,000th career point and added 12 rebounds and 7 assists. Steve Nash scored a season-high 20 points for the Lakers, who are 28 and 29, who have won 5 straight in Dallas and 8 of their last 9 regular season meetings against the Mavericks. Nowitzki was 11 for 19 and grabbed 13 rebounds for his first double-double of the season, but he was the only Dallas starters to score in double figures. Vince Carter had 15 points and Elton Brand added 14 off the bench for the Mavericks, who are 25 and 30, who had their 3-game winning streak snapped in a tight battle that featured 10 ties and 20 lead changes. Neither team led by more than 6 points throughout. With a 3-pointer at the 4-minute 50-second mark of the second quarter, Bryant became the youngest member of the 31,000-point club at the age of 34 years and 185 days. He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain, Karl Malone, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Michael Jordan. He finished with 31,027 points. After a fast break dunk by Nowitzki gave Dallas a 90-87 lead with 6 minutes 41 to play, the Mavericks didn't score again until Carter's 10-footer with 2 minutes 50 seconds left. After going 2 for 37 from 3-point range in his previous 16 games, Bryant broke out of his slump with a 4 for 5 effort from downtown. The Lakers shot 52%, 13 for 25 from deep. Down by 3 with 4.9 seconds left, Mayo's 3-point attempt from the corner bounced off the rim. Meta World Peace managed just 2 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 point in nearly 37 minutes, missing all 6 of his field goal attempts. Bryant was whistled for his 13th technical foul at the 9-minute 16 mark of the first quarter for arguing a non-call. If he reaches 16 technicals, he would have to serve a 1-game suspension. Mavericks center Chris Kaman returned to action after missing 10 games due to a concussion. Dallas had 19 assists, snapping a streak of 21 consecutive games with 20 or more. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute pleasure to introduce today's in-studio guest, Jabulani James Mthethwa. So if you know the Igoli Magic, if you heard of St. Benedicts, if you know that South Africa took bronze, I'm talking about this guy, Jabulani. You smiling? Yeah? Proud coach. Have a seat. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, coach, let's check my screens and see what you've been up to.
uJabulani James Mthethwa ungumqeqeshi kanti futhi uyi-MIC yebasketball laphayana eSt Benedicts College eBedford View. Kanti-ke ngalekathi esesemncane wayidlala ibasketball edlalela amaqembu afana no-Igoli Magic neJohannesburg Spartans, kodwa wathanda kakhulu ukuba umqeqeshi. Uku-level 2 yeFIBA Africa kanti ne-international coach, kanti futhi uyakwazi ukuthi azinakekele. UJames ke uthathe iqembu labantu besilisa lalapha eMzansi Africa le-under 18 ubabeka ethubeni lokuthi baphumelele indondo ye-bronze.
When did you start playing basketball and at what age?
If I remember quite well, I think I was 10, turning 11.
Wow. How has basketball changed since you were a player and now that you're a coach?
Slightly good in terms of numbers.
Wow. By numbers you mean, coach?
Back then when I was playing at a young age, it wasn't so simple for us to get 12 players, I must tell you, to fill up in a game. But eventually today, I think the kids are looking for teams to play.
Physicality is one of your important aspects in the game as a physical education coach. Why are you so physical, coach?
I must tell you, when I was in Mozambique, I was offered a course, a degree in physical education to help build athletes, not just basketball, but I have many athletes in the field of sports, in terms of dynamics, in terms of exercising, in terms of conditioning, and that's what I'm doing quite well currently at the moment.
All right, so when we get back, we talk more about Coach and his experiences, but now we gotta go pay it back, and you can pay us back by following us on Twitter and Facebook. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to the Bball Show, and with me still is Mr. James Mthethwa, one of the nicest coaches SA's ever seen. How different is coaching and playing?
Coaching and playing, to me, it doesn't differ that much because we're talking about an exercise that is so integrated. I rather say to you that coaching and playing, it goes along together. As for a matter of fact, lots of great coaches, they've got a background in the game because they were players before.
Tell us about some of the teams you coach.
I've been coaching roughly about 3 different teams.
Wow.
3 different teams at great level. I did coach a team before that existed in the south of Johannesburg, southern suburbs. It used to be called the Union. After that, I was able then to engage with the Golly Magic, and that's where my career of coaching really started. I started to learn more about the coaching itself, about the obligations in coaching, about more responsibility in taking care of players and helping those players to do well.
Coach, before I let you go, a lot of people don't know that you recently came back with the bronze medal. How was the experience and how was the players, Coach?
We didn't have too much time to prepare the team. We had roughly 10 days to get the team ready and leave for Zambia. The kind of dedication and the determination that those boys had, it was marvelous. They managed to stick together, they managed to compete in Zambia and for the bronze at the end. Of course, we wanted the gold. That was our biggest aim.
Always want the gold.
We always wanted the gold, but it wasn't easy in comparison to the teams that have been preparing way before our period. I hope our management one day can be able to actually gel and get together in order to raise those funds that are necessary to get teams out there, you know.
How good's your basketball knowledge?
Well, I wouldn't judge by myself.
But you kind of good, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of nervous. Average technicality. Coach, what's my name? Okay, that's not important. Zesu's coming up with a 24-second shot clock.
Siphinde sinamukeleke futhi kwi-Bball Show sisho ukuthi sisahlezi naye-ke ucoach James ke into engizoyenza ngizothatha nje isikhathi sokuthi ngimbuze imbuzwana embalwa yena-ke nje uzoba nemizuzwana ewu-24 kuphela ukuthi aphendule le mibuzo. Coach, can you do that?
I can do that.
You can do that? Okay, can somebody please give me my 24-second shot clock? 3, 2, 1. Chris Paul uyi-part owner yayiphi i-sporting franchise?
Bowling Association Los Angeles.
All right, ngicela ungishole abadlali ababili abadlalela i-WNBA.
Kenneth Parker, omunye kuba u-swim camp.
Iqembu lase-America ladlala naliphi iqembu ku-final ye-2012 London Olympics?
Ladlala ne-Spain.
And then ke ekugcineni ubani ohamba phambili kwi-Eastern Conference?
Ngiyathemba i-Miami Heat.
Nizweleke ngempela emakhaya umqeqeshi uJames unalo ngempela ulwazi le-basketball. But James, sithanda ukubonga ukuthi uzile la kwi-Bball Show, sikufisele yonke into enhle kwenzakalayo nezinto zenzayo.
Ngibonge kakhulu.
Alright-ke thina into esizoyenza lana kwi-Bball Show sizohamba-ke siyobona ukuthi abadlali abasafufusa bala eMzansi Afrika iziphi izinto abazenzayo ukuthi bakhuphukise izinga labo le-basketball. Profile Player of the Week coming up.
Yo, South Africa, this is Monethi. I play point guard for Maryvale College. My favorite basketball player had to be Michael Jordan. Well, the people, the teachers, yeah, basically everything about Maryvale College is cool. My favorite subject right now has to be history because of the teacher and the people I have around me. My earliest memory of basketball, I didn't grow up playing basketball, so I've got friends and family to teach me how to play basketball, so yeah. The last movie I watched was Avengers. if I could meet one person dead or alive, it has to be Scottie Pippen. My coach is quite comic, so he'd be like, yo Monethi, do this, do that. Tavaline, come here, do this, do that. Like that sort of thing. Some of my nicknames would be MT, usually call me Monethi, that sort of thing, yeah. My go-to move has to be the fake and the crossover. My best NBA moment, even though I was not there, it has to be Michael Jordan's first NBA championship. My best high school basketball moment has to be in grade 8. That's when I started. My Twitter handle is @untitled_misfit. What I would do with 100,000 Rand if the minister gave me that for basketball has to be to build the infrastructure for basketball and so on. People need to start supporting basketball in South Africa because basketball is a very healthy sport. Teaches you discipline and obedience, being obedient. My number one fan has to be my mom. The one thing that makes me go crazy, it has to be a slam dunk.
Yeah, it's time to learn the game right here on the Bball Show.
Hi South Africa, I'm Coach Steven from Maryvale College. Welcome to the Bball Show. The move that we're doing today is a defensive drill. Whenever you're defending, you should always make sure that you're always in between the man and the hoop, and there should always be a straight line between you and your man and the ball. A V-cut, you go to the far right or far left, and when you get to the far left and then you turn towards the top of the key, that's where you take your jumper. On a crossover, you're simply taking your man on one, and then you cross over. By crossover, we mean by taking your ball from one hand to another, then taking your man to your hook. Those are the moves of the week. Remember to keep practicing. See you next week on the Bball Show.
1, 2, 3, SABC on the Bball Show!
Slim, where are you? Ngizophuza amanzi.
Must be an ad break.
Slim, you feel better wena?
Thirst quenching. Let's get back to the Bball Show.
Bathi tshala kuzokhula. Kwi-Bball Show sayithanda ukuthi siyobona ukuthi ibaphi abanye abantu abakhona la eMzansi Afrika abathatha inxaxheba ukuthi bakhulise ibasketball. Growing the game coming up.
Hey, that's how you rock at the school? What's that all about, Coach? Coach Zia, welcome to the show. Growing the game right here since Stithians. We back again. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How you feeling about today's games, Coach?
I'm very proud of the boys. Good victory. Showed a lot of character to come back at the end there.
Nice.
After a few bad quarters, came very strong in the fourth quarter. I'm very impressed.
All right, Coach, how much teams do you have here at St. Stitz?
At the moment, we've got about 11 teams.
11 teams? Wow.
We've got 3 under 14s, 3 under 15s, 2 under 16s, and and then 4 under open. I think it's 11. Yeah.
Coach, never in my life have I come to a school game with such great atmosphere. How do they encourage the parents to come out to different schools?
Oh, we've been trying for the last while to make it a parents' atmosphere, get Ryan going, get them selling stuff. Kids have been made, it's been made a compulsory fixture for the younger kids by the matrics to come support them. Yeah.
And what you doing to grow the game of basketball, Coach?
We started now involving we've got a junior prep school on the campus. So the grade 6s and 7s from the prep are starting to come through. Yeah. And that's where we're starting, and we'll see where it goes from there, try to develop a league for the juniors.
All right, and tell us, what is the BBL, Coach?
Oh, we've got the boys basketball league.
Yeah.
It's us, St. Albans, Victoria Boys, King Edward 7th,
nice.
St. John's, St. Benedicts,
nice.
and JP.
Wow. So much.
I'm sorry if I missed any, I don't know.
Sorry if you missed any, you heard it right here. Coach, I saw you first. Where's your boys now?
Oh, we'll only find that out at the end of the league.
Okay, end of the league, there you have it. Coach, how do we get in touch with you?
You can go on our website. We've got www.stithians.com.
Nice.
Stithian.
So there you have it. For more information of tournaments that you organize and stuff,
yeah.
Right? Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
All right, he's got his fancy shades on. Me, I'm a Bball Teddy. Yeah, man, number 13. You know the numbers. Bball Show. We growing the game out here, right at Stithians, baby. 10-9-8.
7654.
3, 2, 1. It is time for the NBA courtside countdown.
Start you off at number 10, Jay Smooth still working on his Atlanta groove. At number 9, Cleveland on the run. Dion Waiters serving up an oop to the G unit. At 8, the question, can Kemba dunk? The answer right here, oh yeah. Slice them off a little something. At number 7, what else can we say? DeAndre 3000 with the love above. At number 6, Will Bynum with a fresh little. Number 5, time for a little Paulie D. Paul George with the rejection. At number 4, Brandon Wright is taller than Jeff T. Here's proof. At number 3, it's a hard knock life in the top 10. Yesterday, Paul Pierce doesn't get in. At number 2, just look at it again. DeAndre 3K. Number 1 belongs to Blake Griffin with the southpaw spike. Terrific pass. Was he traveling? Ooh, that's always such a riveting discussion. Keep that up. Blake Griffin, he'll keep doing this. He's number 1.
Bathi knowledge is power. Kanti ke knowledge yakho kwesinye isikhathi makufuna ukuthi ufuna ukuyithola fanele ufunde indaba noma ubukele indaba. Bball Show hlale kuphathele indaba ze basketball Mzansi Afrika naphesheya kwelwandle. Check it out. Ezindabeni ezinohlonze kukhulunywa ngaye ke uKevin Garnett ke odlalela iCeltics. Lo mdlali lona selokhu asho kudala ukuthi alikho elinye iqembu angathanda ukulidlalela. uRight edlalela iqembu lakhe leCeltics. Lezo ndaba lezo ke sizithola ke kuyo ke iBoston Herald. Kusho ke yena ke uMark Murphy esho ukuthi uChris Paul ngazathi uke wafonela noma uxhumene naye uGarnett ekhuluma naye phela ukuthi mawukuthi uGarnett ubengathanda ukudlalela elinye iqembu lapha yana eLakers. Yena uChris Paul angamenzela izinto ezingamenzela ukuthi akwazi ukudlalela elinye iqembu. Kodwa uGarnett wabhala phansi wathi cha bafo ngazathi mina ngisalungile ukudlalela iCeltics.
It's been real, it's been nice, it's been fresh, it's been hot, it's been rookie fresh like myself. Don't forget, if you want to upload your pictures and all your information, check the links out on screen right about now, or follow me on Twitter at QKidSlim. Rookie out of here. If you don't see me, you see me through the window.
Mayiqedwe moshi afro yami. Hey, bekumnandi ngempela sisonke sindawonye kumgqibelo 1:30. Asihlanganeni ke futhi ke ngeviki elizayo. Okahadebe umntwana uthi don't give up. Look up. We out.
It's the Bball Show. Hey. It's the Bball Show.
Hey, hlala uncebele kuthole nesiphuzo ukhahlela icathulo lemaqala lenqubo.
Fresh sneaks, fresh tees, slam dunk winning. Seed here first, you got courtside tickets on the Bball Show.
Ngoba ziyawala namake ngaphi